yourself with a rubber hose. Stuff it in your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes.
Welcome. Sorry, I haven't had the time to prep at all. Smile Money, most of the ensemble I bring as my work gear were shirts that I got from Smile Money, this being one of them. And the reason that we're down here is I was already down here, so I just decided to say, screw it, I'll go get cleaned up after we hang out together. Because I got a package from SERPICO Performance today. Okay, fine. I'll get ripped from the Scotsman because he was taking over responsibility from Mr. Holster. So we Flask number 45. 45. That number has significance. So I hope NIHAP took that into account. 45, like Donald Trump, President 45. It's lighter in color, but I have learned that color has nothing to do with a lot of things, you prejudiced whiskey scotch bitches. It has a nice, like slightly sweet floral smell to it. I'm actually kind of getting I'm not a pro at this, okay? I'm just a fucking dumbass in my basement, and I put hot chicks up, and this one is compliments of Sharky. Sorry. We're waiting, but we're already fucked. I kind of want to instantly just say it's a scotch, but then again, I've had my pee-pee slapped on that because it turned out to be like a heavily peated whiskey from India because they can't use the... I'm going with scotch. So it has a floral, almost a leathery vanilla smell to it. The taste is a little bit different, but a very subtle sweetness up front. Then it just kind of goes into this fairly mellow, like another one that would be decent as a sipping whiskey / scotch. Now, the truth be told, I'm really enjoying the ones that just really, I mean, it's one thing to get beat up. It's another thing to bring the flavors. Like the one that, I know, NIHAP said it kind of messed with his brain a little bit was the Octomore. But there's just so much going on there, and this is more refined. It's like, And you know what? I haven't tried a single one of the things that I've received from NIHAP as a mix. I've never. Truth be told, Smile Money, I've never. You know, it's like, to me, I'll put the vodka. I won't drink vodka straight. I'll do, the orange juice, a screwdriver, or pineapple juice, that kind of thing. But for me, whiskeys and scotches have always been just, neat. Just like this, and enjoyed. And this one is... Okay, so I'm down here because I placed an order. I placed an order, and I paid 40, that's funny, 45, it's 40, Flask 45, I paid $45 for a SERPICO Performance trigger. I ordered the Tanto, and I wanted it as a replacement for the MCK. And there it is right there. I tell you what, several other companies out there, companies that charge twice as much as Serpico Performance does, could try to give me triggers all day long, and I honestly would rather spend $45 and get this trigger. It's made out of aluminum. I didn't do anything with the trigger bar and the connector. It actually still is using my Ghost connector, but it's it's typical. I mean, this isn't a 1911. I'll admit that, but it's like right up to, whoops. It's really fucking sweet. It's right up to the wall. There's just a little bit of creep right there. The reset is awesome. I know there's people go on, oh, the nice audible reset. Oh, really? You heard that over the gunshot that just fucking happened? Shut up on your reset. I mean, as far as tactile goes, I mean, again, these are in locks, so it has little to do necessarily with the trigger. Now, Serpico offers trigger bars and all sorts of shit. They offer all sorts of colors. They offer all sorts of styles. I wanted the Tanto for this. I wanted a nice flat. I love the flat triggers. I get a lot of contact on it. I love the way it feels, and I wanted to take that Strike Industries out of here. Not because I doubt. I mean, I haven't seen any fails. I mean, I now have, and they're right there, I now have 2 Strike Industries triggers. One in blue, one in black. Because when I opened the package from Serpico, they sent me 2 triggers. Now, I didn't approach them and say, give me shit because I'm a YouTuber. I simply said, a good friend of mine recommended the trigger, and I'm planning on doing a review on it. That was it. I mean, I could have been Hick Dick 45 for all. Maybe that's what they thought when they sent me another one. And they sent me the Strikeout. And I put the Strikeout in the RTF, the G22. It's also a flat. It's a little bit beefier. It's got that angled cut on not only on the bottom. It's got a little bit of a cut on its sides. I can tell you when I opened it up and realized that they sent me 2, I thought about it for a moment if I wanted to go and put this in the MCK, the G20, because excuse me, this is again, I mean it's only their trigger, so. What else is in the gun is already in the gun. And again, it's right up to it. There's this. I don't know. I can't remember what connector is in here. More than likely, I think this one is a Ghost, and I believe it's a Lone Wolf connector that's over in that one. This one actually has even less creep to it. It's like, you can like get right up to that wall, and then it fires. Where this one, I'm right up to that wall, and then it's kind of like that little bit of travel. I mean, if you get to the point where you can predict it. But it's almost kind of reminding me of a single stage trigger that just has a little bit more lead up to it. it's very light. It's very light. But again, not all of the credit of what's going on there can be given to just the trigger. But the trigger itself, just fantastic quality aluminum. Now the Tanto does have, I don't know if you want to call it a deburring or a slight rounding, so that there's, when you touch it, there's nothing that's sharp to your finger. But I can honestly say I could not be more impressed for a $45 trigger. Aluminum, the quality. I placed my order on, I think I placed my order on Friday night, or maybe it was Saturday night. I placed my order somewhere between Friday and Saturday night, and it's here today, Tuesday. It was like impressive all the way around. If you're a Glock person, is this a sticker? Oh, maybe this is a sticker. Good, this is going on my safe. SERPICO Performance. I can tell you right now. I can tell you, and of course we're over here, so I mean, of course I bought the damn thing. I mean, that the fact that they sent two just turned it from a $45 trigger to a $22.50 trigger, because they double dip. But I can tell you right now, if anybody, thank you so much, Stephen Bush, if anybody asks me my recommendation for a Glock trigger, the quality of that trigger and what they offer does not match the price that they charge. And of course, both of the packages came with the Allen wrench, and the I could be wrong. Actually, I don't know. They sent, obviously there's a wrench for both, and I thought they were the exact same, but I was noticing that the wrench that I already had out for the Tanto was seemed like it was a little bit bigger than this one, and when I took this one out, it fit in there perfectly. But maybe it was just me. But Steve, I give you full credit. He sent me this one that I put in the G19. I'm not even 100% sure what model this is, if they're even still making it. What I think is really cool about this one is, you always being able to instantly look at the gun and know that right now it's charged, and when it's basically taking up that whole space at the back, it's mostly a flat bow trigger, a little bit of an arc to it, but just I was so impressed with this one, and of course I attempted to put it in the G20, and Steve was like, "Well, it's actually not recommended for the bigger frame gun." So yielding to his advice, before I ever that better not be Jolson. I just decided the best was to go with what the manufacturer of the trigger suggested. Now, on their listing, it looks like the listing for the Strikeout and the Tanto have, of course now I got wrenches in the way. Looks like they have identical recommended. So both of these style triggers will work in both. Both of them list out. I believe both of them are listing out as the same one. It just looks like it without stopping to. So, if you're looking to upgrade your trigger to something that has a little bit or a lot more style than the Glock trigger, Oh, and Steve, I attempted to send you one picture, and why would I think it would work? AT&T, go fuck yourself. Here, let me get it closer to God. Maybe it'll send. And then when I go to look for my phone and I don't know where it is, I can embarrass myself by the fact that I hit it on myself right then and there. Okay, so that's your infomercial. Missing out on the Two-Hearted Ale Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes of Long Ago, which I'm still waiting for my sign to show up. Was Cobra, Gun Wild. David says, why I am Eric's best friend. When the alcohol becomes scarce, I am the only one who will not come to his house and drink his stash. That's a real pal. I appreciate that, Dave. But of course, if I actually had it, you'd know damn well that I would share whatever I have, because that's just the friend to a fault sometimes. But I don't have to worry. 28 and a half years of sobriety. Congratulations, David, and the fact that for whatever strange reason you decided to have lunch with me and my sister and my mom that day, I am truly blessed, because you and Bunky are much more than friends to me and Christine. Absolutely family. And I still like her more than you. Joey was first. Smile Money here in second position. Gunwild hit third. Crazy Scotsman says whiskey. What makes the grass grow greener? That's the name of this YouTuber, says Asian virus. Oh, I'm already subscribed, and I rang the little bell. No, some people are honestly afraid to say it, but I'm sorry. There's do you want to have a conversation about it? Did China create this? I don't know. Was it formed out of fucking eating bats and snakes? I don't know. When they say I've had a couple people say, well, they created it to hit the United States because they're pissed off about the trade this and trade that. And I'm just like, well, if that was the case, they would have they would have had somebody that was infected get on an airplane and come to the United States. They wouldn't have started by destroying their own country first. Now, there's my side of that argument when I say, it's, conspiracy theorists, get the little violins out. Our government really doesn't fucking care about us, and China's government really doesn't care about them even less. So let's knock the population down over here, and we know it will eventually end up everywhere, and then it's my own little Rocket Man revenge. Now, but of course, going back to the original argument, if I wanted to do harm to my friend Mike next door, I wouldn't blow up my house to get back at him. So, but no matter what they want to say, this started there. This is all on them. All on them. And every single loss of life is all on them. Scotsman, you crazy son of a bitch, you. Okay, right now I'm not disliking this at all. So I'll just I'll go in on it, Scotsman. And I know Scotsman probably is always tilting one back because I don't use this word lightly. A true American. I know several of you out there that came to this country and wanted to become an American. And Jerry, Scotsman, for starters. I believe those two gentlemen represent this country better than such a large percentage of the people that are here. These millennials that are too lazy to do this and too lazy to do that, and yet these guys will do whatever it takes to be able to say, I'm an American, so America. So, and the fact that they are part of my family, I could not be more happy. Cheers, my friends. I don't know, man. It's see, and I know my NIAP isn't just trying to mess with me or anything like that, but some of these just have a characteristic that it's almost like a shot under the bow, and it gets missed, because if you're gonna spend a buttload of money on a whiskey or a scotch, I would appreciate almost a little bit of that ass kicking, or at least unbelievable gobs of flavor, because as of right now, the Paul John and the Octomore are so far out there when it comes to the flavors. Not to mention, if your goal is to pour yourself a neat glass and enjoy the flavors and get a little bit of a poof. I mean, they're both cask strength whiskey scotches. Oh man, I want to go shooting so bad. I was gonna call up David and maybe J-Dog, and I know Matt really wants to go shooting, so if he's watching this, I have to say, I was really looking forward to inviting Matt to come with us. Just kidding, Matt. But, again, right or wrong, Christine had a good point. We have ammo. We don't have a lot of any one particular thing, except for 22 long rifle. If I had to go to war and 22 long rifle was the way to go, I feel really comfortable. Because I had quite a bit of it before Obama, and then when we were all done being taken advantage of by the gun industry, I purchased more, and I've actually been using my 22 long rifle stash as my form of payment to my brother-in-law for the other stuff. He's been more than happy to, here's a bag of 308, here's 100 rounds of 308. Oh yeah, well, here's 500 rounds of 22. Really? Sure. Frontline top 10, no whiskey. Crazy Scotsman, minute 6, thought you'd been faster for cream. Stalker Steve says 6th. Tyler, great content. You deserve more subscribers. I don't want subscribers. I want friends. Tyler, great content. I loved it. That's great. I felt the wetness on my butthole right there. I appreciate it. Foomaster 2, this is an early COVID-19 brew. Mr. 27, 9th, bitches. Real cold burnout. Cheers to anyone... Cheers to another work week. Well, that's gonna... More and more of you. Christine, she used to work over in Cube City, and by Friday, it's gonna be a ghost town over there. I mean, I don't know, hundreds of people in that building. Gone. Unfortunately, in her new position, she is essential. Which is great. I'm so glad to know that they don't want to they don't want her to stay at home, and yet she's just down the fucking hallway from where anybody that has the coronavirus will be. Just down the hallway. Just down the hallway. But I'm not bitter about it. Oh, I got a package yesterday. I don't know if I made a comment about it, but I noticed that the camera had gone off, and I'm starting to be more and more concerned about these. This is from Zong. Fuzuchi, China. So just the fact that I'm touching it is, it says home supplies. I can honestly say this is becoming less and less fun on this whole China stuff because yeah. So I picked up another one of these True knives. I think or Smart Knife. I showed you one that I bought that came in that little plastic container, and Christine liked it so much that she kept it. This one's got a bottle opener and a whole bunch of other shit, but right now, I haven't oiled it or anything like that. Right now, we're just interested in letting the coronavirus out of the bag, literally. Wow, I did not know we were not capable of this here in the United States. This is not a gift from somebody. This is a gift to myself. And it came from China. Yep, if I get the virus, I'm 100% responsible because I sent myself this. I must just throw this in here for rigidity. China. Evidently, we don't have the ability right here in the fucking United States to make something just like this. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, and I have been asked by a couple of people now, you know, that I have the flag improperly hung, but this flag is, even though it is not tethered or ripped, this flag was in a window, and the other side, I don't know, do we consider it destroyed and that I need to have a flag burning? The other side has almost no color at all. This, I have it hanging this way to show respects for the United States of America, and the fact that this was as far as flags go, it wasn't an expensive flag because, as you can see, it's a sewn flag. It is not your typical $5 to $10 flag, and I was simply trying to get more life out of it. That is why it is here, and it is hanging technically backwards. But this side looks like it just came out of the package. The other side looked like it was hanging in a window, because it was hanging in a window. So, for you true flag extremists, I apologize, but I just did not want to. I just didn't want to destroy, properly destroy a flag because it looks great on one side. Mr. 27, holy moly intro, babe. Boing. Mike, hey, here, cheers. Yeah, Mike, I understand in his neck of the woods that they are basically telling everyone to stay home, and yet it's hard to acquire food, and there's no way to get toilet paper. I hope I just didn't get the coronavirus by opening my thing. Yeah, I got what I need to do is just put put an anchor point right there so that it not only holds yeah, this is just a bad overall thing, so just a little bit too much weight, but yeah, this is, I got this on Amazon. I didn't realize that the people that have destroyed the world were the ones making it. Clyde again, whiskey and shots and cowbell and train whistle all at once, mind blown. You forgot to include me eating some dots while I did all that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with sarcasm and move on. Thanks, though. MP Gunther 1. I like my HKs without safeties. Yeah, I'm not a no. I care less. There was a good friend of mine, and it wasn't like spreading shit or whatever. There was some chatter last night that there might have been some shit going down in Illinois, and as far as I know, as of right now, I guess I need to contact him, make sure he wasn't rounded up and sent to the concentration camp, which would be silly if they actually even tried some FEMA shit right now, because they keep saying we should be in groups of 10 or less, but I took it as a, I mean, I'm sorry, you can call me a conspiracy theorist or what, but I left the house this morning with my big med first aid kit and my get home bag, and one of the items in the get home bag was this, with about 200 rounds preloaded in various mags, and then again, when it comes to, just like I said yesterday, I have 2 zippered compartments on my work pants, which I'm still in my work stuff, like I already discussed, and I have 2 mags in each of my cargo pants pockets, and my carry gun, which is probably going to be my carry gun for through the duration of this, is my FN, which the only reason that I kind of go, yeah, that kind of sucks, is because Jay would like it back at Elite Ammunition for a pampering session, and I'm really kind of stoked about that. But yeah, I'm until the world stops turning upside down, I am going to carry the 5.7, and because they're 20 round mags, you can use a calculator if you want, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 101 rounds on me, and a 20 round mag for the 5.7 has almost no weight to it at all. By the way, MP Gunther 1, I have had a few things on my wish almost into dream, maybe not a holy grail gun, but, almost from HK. Some very beautiful guns. Mike again. In my town, all schools, banks, eat-in places, bars, gun stores are closed. Stores are out of food, water, toiletries, milk, eggs, etc. Supposed to stay home for 14 days. Hell, we don't have money, food, etc. to last 14 straight days. I'm right where you are. If they tell me to start staying at home, that's great. If you want to, if the electric company and the internet and my mortgage company and everybody that I pay to right now just wants to say, let's just say from here to then, we're just gonna forget about it. I'm fine. Then I'll fucking stay home and I won't worry about it. But otherwise, what the fuck? I mean, it's one thing to try to be a great member of society. It's another one to lose all your shit because you were a great member of society. I mean, if I'm sick, that's a different story. I'll take self-responsibility and go, okay, I'm sick and I don't want to take the chance. But, oh, wait a second, it's another one of those. 10-second self-test. If you find you have any discomfort, feeling like an elephant is stepping on your chest, start coughing right away, right after you do that. That's just, I don't know, I saw that on the internet. So take it for face value. MP Gunther 1, sorry, I've got to agree with Frontline. The Portolinos combo with fries are really fucking good. I added that for you. You guys up in the Great White North are just a little behind. We've had one in Phoenix for a few years now. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. I think I'm down to. Oh, no, do not self-weld your. I think I'm down. I think there's 3 left after this, and then we're gonna have to go to the powder puff rounds. Have I tried the powder puff rounds in here though? It could be louder. Single action, cowboy action. See, that wasn't lined up very well. I think that was that one. That was like a rimfire round. Mr. Holster would be proud right now. Are we counting? Nothing. And cowbell. Hey, if you thought yesterday was gay, how about this one? And again, I apologize. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Around here, it went out this morning that if any bars, restaurants, or whatever are planning on partaking in the St. Patrick's Day, it all has to be done by 5. Due to our governor, all establishments will be shut down at 5 o'clock. So I'm sorry, I'm not wearing any green, and when I sneeze, that's not green or anything like that. Well, actually, I'm good. So yeah, like I said, I was planning on getting all cleaned up, maybe putting on my Irish uh, yoga shirt with the the drunk guy passed out in 3 different positions. But I really just wanted to open that package from Serpico Performance. Smile money. I've been getting the flu shot for more than 20 years. I've been developing antibodies for 20 types of the flu. Maybe that will factor into germ theory you have. I don't know. I guess there's 2 different arguments to it. The fact that you've had all these shots might make you super smile money, or it might make you susceptible to the other ones. I now, being that I consider you part of my family, I hope whatever course of action you have taken, it will not be a factor, and you will continue to be super smile money. Tordisius, if I die from the virus, my gravestone will say, I got the fever, but I didn't get my prescription for more cowbell. Okay, well, I have to give him some cowbell, so if you are cowbell shy, in 3, 2, 1. Clyde, until further notice, Teabagging Superior 2020 has been put on hold. I repeat, Teabagging Superior 2020 has been put on hold. That is all. Jolson, ring a real cowbell. Harmarsh 2, I'm here. Cool, baby. Harmarsh 2, Beer Babe on the thumbnail. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like her sister. Harmarsh 2, Eric, what the fuck was that little bell? Full homo. Smile money. Laugh out loud. Guess you had to be there. Grin. I needed the laugh. Thank you. Now, I don't even know what you're talking about right there, but Harmarsh 2. I worked in a back room of a grocery store 25 feet from the trash compactor that the smell made your eyes water and burned your nose and throat. Well, maybe you are not susceptible to the virus then. MP Gunther 1, remember AAMCO, the transmission repair people? Oh, that's right, you don't even have a... Wow. Smile money, my wife had trouble ordering a diet soda when coming to... oh, could be over. Western PA. The waitress would always ask what kind of ice cream she wanted with it. After some back and forth, oh, you want some diet pop. What? See, those people are just stupid. In the compound with Clyde with 2 different YouTube links. Oh, man. How to wrap your Tusca in easy way 480p. See, that shit never works for me. It is like, that is a wide black, oh my god. Yeah, if I could have that person do this with the white wrap, I can't. Yeah, that's the exact one. Okay, number 2. That's like the paracord version. How to make a paracord axe handle wrap. No, I don't like that one at all. That first one is exactly the look I would, and I just kind of see like a white wrap on there. I don't have that skill set. Harmarsh too. I outdone B on 4 live streams, but instead I'm here. Outdone B on 4 live streams, but instead I'm here watching the Brew Babe. Or Brew Review. Oh, I appreciate it. MP Gunther 1, stay safe too. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, today I didn't hear anything questionable going on in Illinois. It's just another day at the office of the world being destroyed by China. Smile Money, Christine has been fattening up those squirrels, so you have a couple extra meals. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd never be able to tell her what we're eating, though. Harmarsh 2, Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper. And in case you're wondering, Dr. Pepper, there's alcohol. There's alcohol in all soda. Dr. Pepper has the highest alcohol content of all of the sodas, pop, whatever, without fucking ice cream, that you can get. Steven, butt chug it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Harmarsh 2. My landlord just texted me this. We are going to need to get groceries tomorrow. All restaurants and bars are closing tomorrow night. I've been told by reliable sources. I'll buy us food to get us through. I'm probably off work for 2 to 4 weeks right away. I have a lunch thing at noon, so I'm thinking 11 o'clock and then getting dropped off for lunch. He lost his license because of a DUI. Just fucking great. Well, good news is it sounds like you could be set for food. You just have to drive him anywhere that he needs to go. Harmarsh 2 again, Eric. On my right hip is my Buck 110, the same knife the Dukes had and Opie had in Season 1 of Sons of Anarchy. You know, when they killed Opie, I was so pissed off. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Buck 110's a good knife. I had one, I gave it away. Smile Money. How do you explain typhoid, smallpox, anthrax, Spanish flu, black plague? My grandfather's mother lost 6 children in the 1900s from typhoid fever. My uncle died from pneumatic fever contracted during World War II. My great aunt lost her husband during World War I from illness that wiped out thousands of soldiers in basic training, and it is that history stuff that you talked about a few times. How do you explain? I don't know. What the fuck? Do I look like a goddamn fucking doctor? I don't even know what the hell you're even talking about. History stuff. Yeah, what you said. Poco Loco, finally, oh well, it would have been funnier if it had been played 20 videos ago. Now no one has any idea why it's being played. Laugh out loud. J-Dog is here. Poco Loco again. Bakersfield is such a shithole that if you ask for a Coke, they ask if Pepsi is okay. If you ask for Dr. Pepper, they ask if Mr. Pibb is okay. And then they ask you if you want normal Coke or Mexican Coke from Mexico. Even the soda pop ran the border. What the fuck is that shit all about? Yeah, I've gone through somewhat the same. I mean, we go through the same thing. If you go someplace, most of these places don't carry both Pepsi products and Coke products. So if you ask for a Coke and you're at some place that carries Pepsi, they'll say, "Is Pepsi okay?" And vice versa. David Brown. Binky? Isn't it supposed to be Bunky? Binky and I loaded up on cigarettes and coffee so we won't have to hurt anyone. I'm glad. Do you have plenty of meat, though? Zeus, what the fuck is going on? They make a Queen movie and airborne AIDS is trending worldwide. Matt Davis, so when do we go Mad Max? Isn't it the apocalypse after all? Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's looking that way. Dinscourage. Ain't nobody gonna mount, and do you even if you paint it like a target with Coke? LEL. When you gonna review some overproof rums? Overproof rums? What the fuck is an overproof rum? I'm not even a big fan of rum. Yes, I want to try Appleton Estates. I mean, on hand? Oh, I don't even know what the fuck that even is. I have some spiced rum. And then everything else is clear rum. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not at least clear rum. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan at all. Some of the most forgettable moments in my life were created on clear rum. David Brown, as if shit isn't bad enough, now our new gun range is closed due to ice buildup. Did I say new? Now our gun range is closed due to ice buildup. Are you talking about up at Island Lake? J-Dog, I don't know what the new Impossible Whopper is, but when I worked there, a veggie Whopper had Morningstar veggie patty. Ish. David Brown, men eat meat. Vegans eat dick. I don't even have a clue who this even is. I am subscribed. I'm your only subscriber. Artja6? Yeah. Love your entertaining vids up here. Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh. Hey. Public schools shut down, pools, areas, etc. Only takeouts at Tim Hortons. Oh, good thing Christine's not down here. That's what she gives her dad for Christmas every year is Tim Hortons coffee. And we don't have a Tim Hortons in the area, but if we did, I'd probably be there too. Toilet paper aisles empty. Same. Love the brew babes plus brew reviews. Thanks. Hey. I appreciate it. Don't forget, I am your only subscriber. Am I saying that right too? Artja6? Hey, I'm married to someone with strong Canadian ties, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Matt Davis. Well, I'm not wasting any more time. I'm building a Mad Max car just in case. Got nothing else to do. Damn zombies. Fuck wait, wrong apocalypse. I know, that sucks. Steven, found out today that Oklahoma schools are closed till April 6th. Yay. Steven again. What questionable things did Ben do? like child touching or a little cocaine. No, even worse than that. Stormy Coyote, happy St. Patrick's Day. Don't steal the leprechaun's gold shillings, or the little fucker will go on a murder spree with this bullshit Irish magic. Yeah, well, you know, I was gonna maybe stop and see if I could find some green beer just for the fun of it, but things are getting weird around here. Rocco Burnout. Oh, hi, Matt. No. Stormy Coyote. At least you're holding your breath for a reason. Biden and Sanders supporters do until they turn blue in the face about 37 times per hour just for fun. Trump derangement syndrome. Oh. Never. We gotta get some information out to NIAP so we can figure out what this is. Okay. Number 45. Yeah. It's like NASCAR. Number 45. Type. I'm going to guess Scotch. Age? I don't know. Again, the who cares how it smells? Taste? Who the fuck cares, really? Again, it taste a leathery, subtle sweetness. It's honestly it's really mild, like. Kind of like a little bit of a vanilla finish. I don't know. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. Could be, you know, somewhat based on the fact that may or may not have. I almost did it. Did it send? Did it send that time though? That is the true question. Oh, it did. It did send that time. Okay. Not happy. Okay. Number 45. Oh yeah. I'm just guessing Scotch. Kind of a what did I say again? Leather, a little bit of a subtle sweetness. And then just kind of like a light vanilla finish. I gave it a 7, right? Right? That was like mere seconds ago. Okay. Hey, did I mention how glad I am that Stephen Bush recommended the SERPICO Performance trigger? Now it almost makes me wanna consider playing around with the trigger bar in this guy, but God, it's so light though. I know I'm not gonna mess with it. Smile Money, you can't talk me into messing with it. It's got a little bit of creep, but it's so light. I mean, I don't. Nobody is here to watch an hour plus of this shit, so I'm not gonna like do anything to add extra time. Tardisius. 2 pounds, 13 ounces. 2 pounds, 1 ounce. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that at all. Then back here at the Hall of Justice. Let's see what we got over here. Again, that does not feel like that was 4 pounds. £4. I guess I'm not going to bitch about it because this is a carry gun. £4. Okay, well, this one is going back into action. And when I carry it, I don't carry it like this. And this one is going back into action. Pete's holster. And this one is this one went to work with me today, and it will probably continue to be in my get home bag until I am forced to stay at home, and then it will be either this, choosing between this and my AR pistol, I choose this. Same, actually more rounds accessible. Steven, watching at work where there are no customers. Doors closed at 11 p.m. and it's 1:40 a.m. now. I can scream fuck as loud as I want. Makes two of us, but Christine will come down here and wonder what the fuck I'm screaming about. Wade, people gather in masses to get paper for their asses. It would be funny if it wasn't so stupid. No, I agree. Wade, tonguing 2 Whoppers at the same time? Isn't that the glory hole special at the truck stop? Well, I might get a Whopper tomorrow now that it's been mentioned more than once. Wade, people are stocking up here. Frozen casseroles even more popular than normal. We had to double our commissary order to restock. Bummer, dude. Congratulations. Joey, cuz, it almost feels like it's going to be a good time and load up on Jay's T6B ammo. Just in case. I would. Smile Money. Way to describe problems with your security system. Shh. Sorry. I knew I was going to get in trouble. Smile Money. Steve shouldn't live in a bubble, says the man we see daily in a cave. Touche. Nihap. Whiskey. DFC, thanks for the vid, E. Oh, no, DFC, no, absolutely. Thank you for being my friend, part of my family. I noticed that Nihap's comment was on an old video. Sharky, both babes, yes. Hell, even over here, a combo meal is added fries and a beverage, so what's in the menu? Sharky, all bars, restaurants, and other eating establishments are closed too. Only delivery and drive-through things will remain open. So far, grocery stores, bakeries, and butcher shops can remain open. Barber shops have been closed down too. Wow, that sucks. You gotta do it yourself. I usually put a little rubbing alcohol on my head and light my ass on fire. Or that too. Sharky, I just love that my title town of 4,700 souls has 6 restaurants, a grocery store, bakers, butchers, and beer specialty store. No real pubs or bars though, but all the restaurants have a bar area, so that's all good. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, Miss Sharky. Oh, I forgot the canteen mess at the local sports club is more of a bar that serves snacks than anything else. Thank you. Salty Shellback. What the? I just got the notification of this vid an hour after it was posted. I guess the bell is broken, but still naked. Last comment, 11 minutes ago from an hour and 6 minutes ago. I say, do you have any fries to go with that shake? To a woman considered a combo. Is sane, do you have any fries to go with that shake? To a woman considered a combo. Okay, I'm moving on to the two-hearted Ed Club. To the sunny slopes of long ago. Hey, should we make the camera do double action right now? Oh. Okay. Well, if that goes bad, everything down here is going to be annihilated. But until then, here's to the sunny slopes of long ago. First in, Joey. I heart coronavirus time, baby. Whoa. Did you see that? Okay, Joey. Gunwild, what kind of shenanigans are getting in today? Happy St. Patrick's Day, bitches. Again, I apologize. I could have, but I didn't. Joey, still watching this. Okay. Joey, this massive mess of sheep over here. Stores still have bare shelves. Smart money. Drink. Why you still have something on the shelf? Cheers. This is a good point. Beer will be gone. J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Real cool burnout. Here at work. Cheers, Two-Hearted Ed Club from 3 minutes ago. From 4 minutes ago. Okay, Cobra stands as the last comment. And I apologize. I wasted too much time and didn't get my message off to Nihap in time. So if I hear from him between now and the upload, you'll see it in the title. Otherwise, I'd have no idea what I just drank. Fairly smooth. I don't know if I'd I honestly don't know if I'd buy it because it's really smooth, but it's not getting my ass kicked. And when you get your ass kicked by Octomore or Paul John, that's a pretty good ass kicking. Otherwise, please, if you are in the market to upgrade the trigger in your Glock's, SERPICO Performance. I cannot say enough about them unless something really goes wrong at the range. It's so much better than any trigger I have purchased up to this point in time. And I have spent a fair amount of money. My race gun, that is a Lone Wolf Ultimate Adjustable, and I may order the Tanto in silver and replace it. I shit you not.